Thanks for clicking on the Ochanos channel. Let's get right into it. Okay, starting over at YouTube, we have Nicholas Bowling. So, if you've noticed, yeah, I have a lot of I guess you want to say, if you want to say Christian content, or if you want to say stuff about God. Yeah, go ahead and say that. I do. I try and share, drop little seeds, but they're not my seeds. I don't preach to you per se, but there's a lot of stuff on the internet that you can find that's good stuff, that I find that's good stuff, that's not all negative, and I like to show that stuff. I'll show you political stuff too, and war stuff, all different kinds of things. But check this out. I find this interesting.
You just said that Jesus has never sinned. He carried that sin for you. So in that moment, Jesus lied.
He didn't lie.
That's not right.
He just said, I'm willing to take the punishment for you.
That's not how life works.
So you got headphones in and you don't see the train coming. If I ran over, dove and pushed you out of the way and I got hit but you lived, that's what Jesus did. That doesn't mean that he was a liar. That means he loved you so much he was willing to jump in front of you.
They chose to do a sin, and if Jesus says, I'm going to take it for you, that's quite all right. I'm not knocking him. But you and I cannot deny that he was choosing to take someone else's fault and carry it. Who says he had the right to do that? He chose to lie to protect someone else. I'm not here to talk to you about Jesus because he's not here.
You said Jesus isn't here. He is in heaven right now, but he sent the Holy Spirit. And he told his disciples to go out and preach about him because he's the only way to the Father. He was the only perfect one. He's the only one who could give the gift of eternal life because that's what he deserved when he walked the earth.
So a lot of people they'll never see the truth. They'll never see what's really going on because they have no understanding, or maybe they have a limited belief, or they just may be flat out devil worshippers. I don't know what her case is, but she obviously doesn't believe that the Jesus ever was here. And if she does believe it, she clearly stated that he was just a regular person. So she doesn't believe in anything other than probably herself and her makeup. And I'm just judging from what I saw for that brief second. So there could be more to her, but I don't know. Check this out. This is some law enforcement stuff.
What are you arresting me for?
Well, let's see who posted it. This is I'll Shoot You by the lead attorney. So he's an attorney in Georgia?
Get out of the car. What are you arresting me for? Get out of the car. What are you arresting me for?
A check of the vehicle's temp tag would show that the vehicle had been issued a permanent plate. In Florida, once that's done, the temp tag is immediately
Okay, so let me stop it right there. So in California, you can also check 1028, 1029. You can check the vehicle and registration. You can check the person, run the deputies or law enforcement or highway patrol have access to that system to where they can check these things, right? So what should have happened is that he should have just issued a citation to her. And this is just in California. I can only speak for California. Since she has new tags or plate that's been issued to her, she probably didn't get it. He should have just given her a ticket, a fix-it ticket. I think in California it's like, it used to be like $5. I don't know how much it is now, but it's just like $5. It's a fine, right? And then you show it you can do it at the clerk's office, or you can do it, a highway patrol can sign off on it. But yeah, this should have never escalated beyond this.
validated.
Oh, he's taking the tag off.
Okay, so the temporary license plate is expired today and is no longer assigned. You have a new license plate assigned to the vehicle.
Days to get a new license. Can you put my license plate back?
No, this license plate is no longer assigned to this vehicle. You're getting a ticket today for speeding. We can go in front of the judge and we can explain how you were speeding today.
There's
a fine that you can pay, or
she was speeding. Okay, that
I'm not
changes
putting license
things.
plate back. You're free to
Yes, you
go.
are. It's a temporary license plate. You're not
You are
supposed to
free to
take
go.
that. I need my
You are free
license
to go.
plate, sir.
I wish an officer would tell me I am free to go. Why would
Oh,
you
man.
stay there and argue?
She was free to go. I don't get it. Okay, now I'm confused, okay? I didn't pay attention when I first saw this, but he said, you're free to go. You're free to go. Like, no, you're free to go. Like, go. Oh my God, dude. Okay, some people are just stupid.
Argue with him. This picture right here just encapsulates it all, right? Why are you on the side of the road jawboning with this cop? Just take your citation, go to court, and argue about it then.
Get back in your
Oh, she's out the car.
Do that. You're not supposed to do that. I need my license plate back on my car. I have 6 days. You're not supposed to do that. You racist ass.
If you don't get back in your car, you're gonna get arrested. If you're gonna get back in your car,
You
back in your car.
I'll shoot you.
Hey, man. I can't even begin. I've lost count of how many times I've had people, brown people, white people, black people, Asian, tell me that it's because of my skin color. And I look at my skin color like, am I white? Or, oh, that's just, what they say.
Get back in the car.
Oh, she said, I will shoot your ass. In Georgia, we call that a terroristic threat. That's punishable by up to 10 years in prison.
Don't touch
That
me.
is a
If I
terrorist
don't
threat.
touch you, don't touch me. Simple.
Big girl ain't having it.
Twice out my face.
He's called for.
Have somebody send it
It's
to
your
you.
out my
You're
face.
gonna be arrested.
For
Get out of the
what?
car.
For what?
Get out of
What
the
are you
car.
arresting me for?
Get out of the.
Okay, so he gave her a lawful order now, right? So now there's all kinds of things that are just compiling. They're adding on to each other. So she made a threat to an officer, terrorist threat, which is debatable, not yes and no. But now she was given a lawful order. She's disobeying a lawful order. He said, get out of the vehicle. She's refusing, right? Charges are adding up.
What are you arresting me for?
Get out of the car.
What are you arresting me for?
Stop.
Oh, she said she gonna call her people.
Do not pull me. I'm gonna call my people.
Okay.
Let me go.
You can sit here until my backup gets
I
here.
don't care.
You're not gonna call
touch
anybody.
my phone. You stupid. Don't touch me.
So you're gonna call more people.
I'm
so you
gonna
can
call
come
my
outside.
people. Say, come get my kids. Are you
Come
stupid?
fight. Yeah.
Oh, the kids are in the car. Oh no, the kids are watching
It
all
gets
this.
worse,
Okay,
man.
come get my
Oh,
kids. I need to
God.
Oh, now the kids are crying.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure okay, mommy.
Oh, man.
It's okay.
Okay. Public service announcement. If you have your children in your vehicle, don't be stupid. Your kids will see that, and they may do the same.
We just pulled up to help.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's sad,
Don't
man,
cry.
that she did
Do
that.
not cry. I
God,
love
why did
you.
she do
I'm
that to her
sorry.
kids, man?
I'm sorry. Don't cry.
Now she
I'm
Don't cry. I
apologizing.
love you. I love you.
Oh, man, if you look, I mean, people make mistakes. Maybe she was having a bad day. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't want to judge her, man, but she made a few mistakes. Let's check out Asmongold.
These are the people that are the real problem.
Our president decided he doesn't like the Somali community and he wants to destroy them. Speaker Demooth and the GOP caucus sent a YouTuber out to create the narrative they want out there, not the truth, what they want you to believe. The childcare system in Minnesota is very complicated. Even for those of us who have worked in it for decades.
Maybe you should find another job.
I can understand that it is easy to believe what you see on social media.
Yes, it is.
But the truth is that Minnesota has guardrails in place to make defrauding the child care system extremely difficult. Minnesota does invest.
Has anybody seen the guardrails in Minnesota? As when you're on your way to a child care facility, have you seen the guardrails before you walk into the door? If there's anybody there.
Investigate suspected fraud in childcare and hold people accountable.
Oh, man.
And they will continue to do so because fraud is never acceptable. But cutting off childcare funding to everyone in the state is not the answer. And
I mean, she does have a good point. It's really not the answer for everyone. You don't cut off the entire system. But then again, if you have such a big problem, I mean, you're almost forced to, really. And then you have to have something in place if you're going to do that in order to mitigate that. Because a lot of people could lose their job because of it. They don't have childcare.
It is.
it's not acceptable.
Shut the entire thing down.
This brother here didn't tell not a single lie. Not a one.
Okay, now Doc Rich, man. Doc Rich, he's a badass. Excuse my language if you're walking with God. I'm not perfect. But Doc Rich is a badass, man. Listen to this.
The Democrat Party is an evil, evil organization. And that's just facts.
I'm going to do any shucking and jiving. I'm going to tell the truth, and I can back all my truth up with facts. I'm not one of these guys that's going to come out there with emotion and screaming and yelling and tap dancing. I'm going to tell you the truth. And the truth is very, very plain. The Democratic Party is perpetually the evilest organization.
See, Doc Rich finds African Americans, and he's going to tell you, African Americans, and us brown folks, us Hispanics, and you white liberals, the truth. Because you may believe an African American over a white person because you're defending the African Americans and brown people, right? So if you hear it from a brown person and they're telling you the truth, how are you gonna not believe it?
In the history of the world. Right now, it's presently controlled by a cabal of perverts, liars, psychopaths, and anti-Christian bigots. It was part of slavery from 1860 to 1860, from 1800 to 1860. The part of the Confederacy from 1860 to 1865. The part of Jim Crow from 1865 to 1965. Now it's a part of Marxism, socialism, abortion up to the 9th month, transgenderism. All they do is meditate on blood. And when you go around the country and look at the places where they rule, it's all nothing but crime and poverty and homelessness. It's horrible. And I just tell it like it is. The Democratic Party is evil. We need to run them out. And I bring people's attention to the fact that they try to say they're the friend of the Black community. They're not. They've been the Black community's greatest enemy since their inception. They were Nazis.
We are over at Instagram now, where you become Insta famous. That is my echo. You're welcome. And also, we cover daily trending videos using various social media platforms trending in the United States for the day. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe. Please keep all hands inside at all times. We'll be traveling at a constant speed of 0 miles per hour. At 105,000 hearts likes. This is from Autumn Spam.
So I went on a date and he went to go get the food. We was finna sit inside at first, but we didn't because he said I look like a catfish, and I did Photoshop some of my pictures because I ain't want him to see my teeth, but he saw it. He think I'm a catfish. He don't want to sit inside with me anymore.
Oh, that's sad. I feel bad for her. Why did I show this? It was funny because I don't know if she meant like, and I showed this to my wife because I like to run things past her, like, hey, what do you think about this? And she was like, no, she thinks that he really thinks that she's like, looks like a real catfish. And I was like, no, she can't be that dumb. I don't know if this is real. American Airlines made an emergency landing in Denver International Airport. I don't know. I don't think so. Good Lord. Music. Backpack. Wait. How do they have their... Oh, they have their carry-on stuff? How did you manage that? I haven't heard anything about this. I haven't had time. I've been researching like entries. Yeah. So I'm trying to... I actually made an entry last night, which it's a good entry. So this is Kitty's Blind. If you haven't already, go over to Kitty's Blind and click on the like and subscribe. She is very funny, and I'm surprised that she answered this question.
This person is asking how I wipe when I go to the toilet if I can't see. Before you hear this answer, Don't judge me. Please don't be mean to me. And please don't unfollow me. No one told me how to do this, so I had to invent a way to do it. So don't judge me. Anyway, okay. So you wiping, la la la. I just figured if you have the toilet paper there, the closest thing is your nose. That's what I do. I just give it a sniff and like.
All right, so this one right here. If I don't need a man was a person. Oh man. Oh. I've had that happen to me before. That's why I'm showing it, not because it's a woman, right? It's because I've had it happen to me in this very house. True story. Okay, now this one right here, if this is your man, if you have a man like this, no. He did too much drugs, man. Like, he's never coming back. I'm just saying, like, I know people like this. He won't come back. That music. His song came on, his favorite song. No, dude. Like, he jumped off the frickin' car. No, dude, no. I don't know, like, what would you do? Your loved one dies and then some rando comes up and jumps in the grave. I told you that your camera. Apparently that was a side girl. No. He got some good shoes on. Look at that. Look at that shine on them shoes.
That's why they stopped lowering the taxes. That's why they stopped lowering. Baby girl, you gotta get up. Come on. Get your ass up out of there. Come on now. Come on. Stop. Come on, girl.
You gotta have to edit that.
No, you can't do that.
And then, of course, then the fight starts. Then the fight starts at a funeral.
An IQ.
Wait, let me move myself. An IQ test, okay? If you fall anywhere below this on the IQ test, don't worry about it. Just a scale. Now this, okay. I thought I was going to learn something new.
You have a piece of wood that's splitting very hard. A lot of the times the problem is not enough speed. So what you can do is get up higher off the ground.
This is
from
drifting
give you a little bit more time to, like, speed up the axe head. It should look something like this.
You should have seen this by now. Oh, damn. Oh,
God.
I want my money now.
So, okay, so he's crossing over. He's crossing over a rainbow walk. I guess it just has this effect on you.
I told him I want my money now, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not playing with him. And I said, if you don't give me the money now, then it's going to get long for you, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I told him, bro, we're going to go there right now and get the...
right now?
Right now.
Stop.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we are over at X now, our news section. Yes, we have a news section, and that's where we're at right now. Okay, so we have this posted by American Papa Bear. Did you vote for this? Yes, I did. I did vote for it, and it was from Johnny MAGA. Okay, it's a repost. Did you vote for this? Just for the record, yes, I did.
I want to move my car! I am disabled! I have a brain injury!
Stay back.
I am autistic and I have a brain injury! Put me down! I was just trying to get to the doctor and I'm autistic!
Okay, so she went through like 4 different things. I have a brain injury, I'm disabled, and I was just trying to get to the bathroom. That's a lot of stuff to do with all those injuries, don't you think? If you haven't already followed me at X, follow me at X. I post a lot of different political stuff, a lot of trending stuff, a lot of news stuff. This is by Liberta Churgua. What is this? What do you call this? Girl, I call this diabetes. What is that? Is that sugar? Please don't tell me that's sugar. Oh.
And you're not showing up for work. I mean, you're working today. I know. I ain't supposed to be lifting. I ain't supposed to be doing this, but
Okay.
I ain't supposed to be doing that. I ain't got no choice. One thing about you, when you own your own business, you gotta be prepared to jump in, okay?
I almost don't want to look because I feel so bad. No wonder why African Americans have high cholesterol and diabetes and stuff because this was just funny, man. This is by She Love at Ian Spinner. It's not what you think.
I was 8 years old when I realized you can make fried chicken out of rice paper. Just marinate your rice paper in chicken broth, wrap it around fake wooden bones, dip in flour, and fry until golden. These are perfect to make if you're
trying to jail. Perfect to make if you're trying to get to jail. Because let me tell you something. The day that I pick up what I think is some fried chicken and it's rice paper soaked in chicken grease wrapped around a dog treat, I'm going to penitentiary.
Okay. I mean, that's all I need to show because, yeah, there is no fake chicken bones. There is dog treats, right? If your woman is trying, or your girl is trying to feed you dog treats, then no. Move on to the next one. Now, this is American AF. Liberal white woman says she's moving to her entire family. Not just her, she's moving her entire family to Mexico.
Loaded.
Oh, Lord save her. She has no idea.
We are officially moving.
Okay, so public service announcement for her family. If you're seeing this and you know her, there's going to be a ransom. Don't pay it. They probably didn't take her.
Moving to Mexico today. Right now. My alarm went off at 3:45. My Uber driver picked us up at 4:45. The thunderstorming rain commenced as soon as he got all 10 of our 50-pound check bags loaded into the car. Thank God for Robin. Nicest Uber driver ever. The thunderstorm ensued. Hailing, lightning, thunder.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people who moved to Mexico. And even recently, a lot of people that moved to Mexico. I'm just saying it's not too safe there. Unless you have, well, even if you have armed security, you're still not safe there. So, good luck to you. I'm gonna repost that. I don't want to encourage anybody. Just a bad idea. Now this one, he probably got his first job, and you know, every job is crappy, but maybe not this crappy. This is from Brandon.
First of all, Mom and Dad, I'm so sorry for the profanity that I'm about to use, but I'm so upset. If you are a grown adult, and if you go into a bathroom, first of all, into a gas station, what is not the only gas station on the street, that means that there are several other places, several other not only gas stations, but restaurants that you can use the bathroom in. If you go into a gas station and the big stall and one of the stalls is clogged, what possesses you? What possesses you? What possesses you to shit on top of the toilet paper? What possesses you to do that?
That's a good question.
What?
That is a good question.
What? Could you not have waited? You are a grown adult!
Okay, that could have been a number of different things. Let me break that down for you. People are sick. Okay. And there's sick people out in the streets, mentally ill. I mean, sick mentally. So most likely somebody who was mentally ill or an old person who went in their pants. They were just taking off their pants in order to, try and help the situation, which is frankly, in their case, probably not very helpful. So that's the only thing that they could do. I don't know. Dude, I don't know, but yes, crap happens. Anyways, that's all that we have for today. I'd like to thank you if you've watched the channel for this long. I truly do appreciate you. Every single one of you who clicks the like and subscribe, thank you very, very much. We get a subscriber every single episode. And sometimes we get a lot of subscribers. So thank you. If you've clicked the like and subscribe, up there, you click that face. That's my face. That's how you join. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Also, we've added a Buy Me a Coffee for Pete's Peanut Fund. If you'd like to donate to Pete, African Gray Parrot for Daily Dose of Stock. He's a genius. What can I say? Thank you very much, and we'll catch you in the next one.